a young kid, maybe going from high school to college, or they're just fresh out of college, and I know you're young too, but you also have like a very mature perspective on many things. What is like some piece of it, like a piece of advice you would give to these kids that are gonna get into the real world? Because you're living a real world. Like you're young, you're traveling fucking across nations.
Yeah, are these kids that want to be creative, or are these just like kids in school?
Just a kid, doesn't matter. What's something that you picked up along your journey that is just like a piece of advice that is just like that's it, or
There's
advice
so
that
much, but I guess the one that's just come to me naturally
uh-huh
is kind of similar to like the characteristics I still hold. But I had a bunch of videos when I was like in high school, and I uploaded them and I loved them, and I just created music videos of me like lip syncing to songs, like really like cringy songs that like were well known in the charts, and they were sick. They generated like thousands of views, and I got loads of subscribers, and I've got a fan video out. You know, I used to be called Apple X, Crumble X. Yeah, I made it when I was 12, right? So I put out these videos, and they would do it. And this is when YouTube was like, there wasn't influencers, Instagram wasn't big. Like, this is when YouTube was nice, and like people just started getting like big, and people were just starting to watch YouTube. 2009. Like, I remember, like, it was nice. So, like, what I was doing was really, really, really popular. And I just had, like, loads of a German audience, you know, watching me. And sort of, like, I kind of went back home from school and found, like, my strangers in my audience. And I could make this content and just be really happy. And then a bunch of boys and a bunch of people from my school found out and, like, kind of threatened to, like, send it to loads of people and be like, yo, we're going to, in assembly. Do you guys have assemblies here?
yeah
Like every Friday you'd have an assembly, and they would come up to me like, hey, we're going to play it to the whole school, you know? And that was just kind of a piece of me that I liked to show like the world and not the people I knew, which is kind of where like my passion for like creating and knowing people from outside and all over comes from. But anyway, I ended up deleting all these videos, and it's like one of my biggest regrets ever, probably my only regret in my life, is deleting these videos. There are about 30 videos of me in front of the camera, also editing, directing myself. Like, I made music videos, you know, and I was so embarrassed to have so many people see it, and I deleted it. And so I guess my biggest regret and my biggest advice would literally just be like, don't listen to what people say. I don't even know those boys now, and those videos could have done so much for me. And imagine if I actually continued doing YouTube, where I could be now. You know, and I guess it happened for a reason, and it's kind of cool that this is where I am. But I just wish I never let people's opinions like that affect me. Hence why from that moment I was just like, nah, I don't give a fuck now. I'm just going to do what I want.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, it's cool. You're going to meet so many people around you, and you're going to have to figure out like who your friends are. And I just feel like a big advice is to not expect a lot from people, and to be accepting that people are going to come and go for certain reasons, and you'll have friendships for different things.